Hello, all you peeps. So, first of all, let's talk about this for a brief moment. It was hair wash day, and my hair and my curls are doing their own thing. So this is just gonna be what it's gonna be. So let's get right to it, because you know I like to just dive right into things. There's no point in doing fluffy whatnot. First things first. Hence the logo, beautiful badass. I've talked about this before. However, this one's different because my website is now live for apparel. I have hoodies and I have this shirt, and then I'm working on a couple other things that'll be up on the website hopefully by the end of this week or beginning of next week. So the website is beautifulbadasslife.com. It's ready to go. But today, I kind of wanted to just hop on here and talk about launching that website. Because if you go to the about section of that website, I talk about being this person that like claws their way out of things and climbs up out of this hole and things like that. And you know, I mean, I feel like I need to give some more depth to that. While I've had struggles and other people have struggles, and everybody has them, even though they're not the same, not one is more or less than the other, right? A struggle is a struggle because it's yours and you have to get through it. But I want to talk about actually a very recent struggle, and that was launching this website. I had a really hard time the day I launched it. The day I said, yes, here we go, it's live, put it out on social media, told everybody about it that I can, right? I try and wear a shirt everywhere I go because you gotta market yourself. Sorry, that may sound selfish, but you gotta do things yourself. Nobody's gonna do it for you, right? So anyway, I launched that website, and while it was exhilarating and exciting and everything I thought it would be, I also was absolutely struggling and heartbroken. Because as I sat there and thought about Beautiful Badass and Beautiful Badass Life, all I could do was think about who I think the OG of Beautiful Badass Life would be, and that would be my mom. If you've been around me for any length of time on social or anything, you know my mom passed away very unexpectedly 3.5 years ago. It'll be 4 years this coming April. And all I could think about was she would be the first one that would buy from my website. That's what moms do. That's what they do. They support you. That's what they're there for. And it was really hard, and I'm gonna do my best to not freaking cry because it pisses me off when I cry, to launch that website, and then it just kind of slammed me in the face on where that website kind of came from, where this name came from. Now granted, it came from me, but watching everything that my mom did and the things we went through when we grew up, I didn't have a super shitty childhood by any means, don't think that. Just, mom was a single mom, and here I am, single mom doing big things, right? Mom was a single mom and did everything she could for us. And so I just almost took the website down because it kind of hurt to have it up. Actually, it really hurt because all I could think about was her. And if you don't know anything about grief, if you've never lost anybody that close before, I would love to say I hope it never happens to you, but unfortunately it happens to all of us. We all lose somebody super close at some point, whether we're ready for it or not. And it doesn't matter if you're ready for it or not. Grief is fucking grief. And it hits you on the days you least expect it. On a day that I was absolutely giddy, I started to spiral. Because that's all I could think about. And then I got pissed off because I'm like, you know, why the hell did you do that? Why'd you leave? Why'd you die? And don't let anybody ever tell you that grief gets better, because it doesn't. It's just a hole in your heart, in your soul, and it's a hole. And all it does is get different. Never gets better. It'll get different. And you have good days. I have days where I can remember my mom, and we laugh and we smile, and I talk to my daughter about her, and we just giggle because I'm like, oh my gosh, Nani, which is what she called my mom, Nani used to do this to me, you know, and we would giggle and play jokes on each other. And But on that day, all I could think of was I wanted to give my mom my first hoodie. And I couldn't do that. So it was really hard. And that's really all I have to say about it. I feel like when I write something on a website and stand behind my brand, that is, you have gone through the shit and you have come out of it and you are better for it. I just feel like I need to give more depth to that. And there's a smidge of it. I don't think there's enough time in a day to talk about the depth I can put behind clawing out of different areas of your life and making changes. But we'll start with that one. And just know that if you are grieving, you could be grieving loss in so many different ways. Doesn't mean the person passed away. It could be, that they're just no longer in your life. There's just, loss is not, just because somebody passed away. Okay, I'm going to stop now or else I'm going to cry. So, my website's live, beautifulbadasslife.com. I did almost pull it down because of my own emotions, and I didn't want to feel it. But I sat and I felt it, and the website's going, and I've had multiple sales. It's good shit, it's quality products, and you should just go check it out. New things will be coming to it soon. Anyway, if you're clawing out, don't forget to follow me on social, and we can chat whenever. You can find me on social, you can message me here. We'll get through it. Anyway, love you all bunches.